It's June the 30th. I was told today I'm getting old. So let's have a chat, you and me. I'll go first. Let's start off. This may be one of many videos I do about what life is like after you turn 60, 70, 80, or 90. Um, inside, I still feel young. I still feel like I can do things that I did in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, with the exception of lifting weights and working out in gyms and um, going without sleep for a night. Can't do that anymore. So I'm going to just talk about a few changes that you and I may be going through. You know, as we get older, um, young people don't ask us old folks for advice anymore. They get their advice off of their cell phone, off of Google, or their friends. They don't get the experience that we have gone through, and we don't get to share it with the young people, even though we could save them so many mistakes. I'll give you an example. When I started my counseling center many years ago, I knew nothing about signing leases. I signed leases I had to pay money for years, even though I moved to different locations. I might be paying 3 leases at one time. That's the truth. Um, that's just one example for me. Um, I had no business experience, so I started a counseling center, the largest independent mental health and alcohol and drug treatment here in this town. I had the knowledge, and I was still young then, by standards of young and old. I'm not quite sure what old is now. I said 60, 70, 80, 90. I don't know. You can let me know in your comments what old is. Um, like I said, we're just chatting right now. We're talking about maybe a loss of energy. I can't pick up 50 to 60-pound boxes of books anymore. I used to be a book publisher, and I could pick up 60 pounds of a box of 60 pounds of books without thinking. Now I'm doing good to lift a 30-pound bag of salt for my water softener. Things have changed for certain. I used to like to talk all the time. Oh man, I was on the phone all the time. I was going out. I was having a good time. I was being with friends. I'd look for things to do when I woke up in the morning. Who am I going to visit? Uh, and sometimes stayed the whole day at their house. Those were good old days. I was a book publisher then, and I would publish books. I would take the books to major cities and sell them to the Walden bookstores, Dalton booksellers, Books a Million, card shops, university bookstores. Would I try it now? No. I guess that's because I'm considered old. Still haven't got a handle on that figure yet. No, the major thing that you might want to zero in on is what I'm going to say next. Do we become invisible to younger people? Do they glance at us and look away? I haven't noticed that because I kid around a lot, joke around. But other people tell me people glance their way and pretend not to see them. We're going to be talking about all this in future videos. We're going to talk about when we were irresistible. You remember that? Teenager, irresistible, or tried to be irresistible to whoever we wanted to date. And as we get real old, I'm not quite there yet, instead of being irresistible, they'll point and say, ain't he cute? Or ain't she cute? So we become visible again. In between, they may say nothing, but maybe in the 80s and 90s, ain't he cute? Oh my. So we have to rebuild our life. We have a new normal, as they call it, a new normal. We have to construct a new support group. We have to meet with our support group. We have to watch what we eat, be sure it's good for us. We have to take a look at nutrition. And by nutrition, I mean not only medication your doctors give, but what vitamins will help you feel better, look better, and live longer. We'll go into that in future videos if you'll hang in there with me. So I'm keeping this short on purpose. I'm keeping it short as an introduction to my change in direction of YouTube's. Thank you for visiting. If you like this, if you want to be notified of future videos, and I'll try to make them as beneficial to you as possible. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Feel free to hit the like button. And we'll see you maybe again tonight. If you hit the subscribe button, if I do another one tonight, you'll be the first to know. Have a good evening. It's Sunday night. May God be with you.